The slap echoes through the parking lot at 2:47 p.m. 20-year-old Jessica Martinez's hand strikes 64-year-old Robert Kowalski across his weathered face. The crack resonates like a gunshot. His Purple Heart lapel pin catches afternoon sunlight as he staggers backward. This is police privilege meeting military sacrifice. Jessica's father commands the downtown precinct. Captain Diego Martinez controls officer assignments like personal property. Their family believes badges grant immunity from consequences. Robert served 3 tours in Vietnam. Shrapnel fragments remain lodged in his left leg. Agent Orange poisoning destroyed his lungs gradually. 2 Purple Hearts and a Bronze Star represent lifetime service. "Get out of my way, old man!" Jessica screams at the disabled veteran. Robert was walking slowly toward the VA medical center. His prosthetic leg requires careful navigation. Jessica wanted his parking space immediately. The assault happens outside Providence VA Hospital. Security cameras capture everything in high definition. Robert's medical appointment was scheduled for 3 p.m. Diabetes treatment cannot wait. Jessica drives a red Mustang convertible. License plate reads Dadascroll. The car blocks the handicapped loading zone completely. "I said move," she shouts again. Robert steadies himself against a concrete barrier. His face shows red handprint marks. 64 years of dignity under attack from entitled youth. "Miss, this is a handicap zone," he says quietly. "I need to reach the medical entrance." Jessica laughs with vicious satisfaction. "Handicapped? You look fine to me, Grandpa." She points at his prosthetic leg dismissively. "That fake leg doesn't make you special." "I'm late for my nail appointment." Robert's wife Margaret emerges from the hospital. She completed her chemotherapy session today. Stage 3 breast cancer requires regular treatments. The elderly couple supports each other through medical crises. "Robert! What's happening?" Margaret calls out. Jessica turns her rage toward the cancer patient. "Your husband won't get out of my parking space." Margaret notices her husband's reddened cheek immediately. "Did you hit him?" "He deserved it," Jessica snaps. Old people move too slow. The assault escalated from verbal to physical in 30 seconds. Security guard Thomas Rivera witnessed everything. 20-year law enforcement veteran. He approaches with measured authority. "Miss, I need you to calm down immediately." Jessica recognizes his uniform. "Are you a real cop or just security?" "I'm asking you to move your vehicle from the handicap zone." Jessica pulls out her phone. She dials her father's direct number. Captain Martinez answers on the first ring. "Daddy, some rent-a-cop is bothering me at the hospital." The conversation happens on speakerphone. Everyone hears Jessica's entitlement. "What's the problem, sweetheart?" "This old man won't move and now security wants me to leave. I told them who my father is but they don't care." Captain Martinez's voice changes immediately. "Put the guard on the phone." Rivera accepts the phone reluctantly. "This is Thomas Rivera, hospital security." "Rivera, this is Captain Diego Martinez, Providence Police." "That's my daughter you're harassing." "Sir, your daughter assaulted a disabled veteran in our handicapped zone." Silence stretches for 5 long seconds. Then nervous laughter. "Rivera, my daughter doesn't assault anyone." "You must be confused." "Captain, I witnessed her slap Mr. Kowalski across the face." "That's impossible. Jessica would never do such a thing." Rivera looks at the security camera directly. "Sir, everything was recorded." More silence. Jessica smirks with confidence. "Daddy always protects her." "Rivera, let me speak with my daughter again." Jessica takes the phone back triumphantly. "See, Daddy? These people don't understand. Jessica, did you hit someone? Just some old guy blocking my parking. He was being stubborn. Captain Martinez realizes his daughter admitted to assault. His own voice betrays shock. Jessica, you can't hit people. Especially not disabled veterans. Why not? He wouldn't listen. The casual response reveals complete moral emptiness. Jessica sees violence as acceptable problem solving. Jessica, hang up the phone. Drive home immediately. But Daddy, my nail appointment now. Jessica. Go home right now. She disconnects angrily. Security cameras recorded the entire conversation. Evidence includes Jessica's admission and her father's attempted interference. Rivera calls Providence Police Dispatch immediately. Officer Sarah Chen responds within minutes. 6-year veteran with exemplary service record. Mr. Kowalski, are you injured? Officer Chen asks gently. My cheek hurts but I'll be fine, Robert replies. Sir, this is assault. We need to file charges. Margaret supports her husband protectively. She hit him for wanting to use handicapped parking. Officer Chen reviews Rivera's statement carefully. The evidence supports criminal charges. Miss Martinez, you're under arrest for assault and battery. Jessica's confidence evaporates instantly. You can't arrest me. My dad is a captain. Your father's rank doesn't excuse criminal behavior. Chen applies handcuffs professionally. Jessica struggles briefly but uselessly. This is police brutality, she screams. May, you're being arrested for assaulting a disabled veteran. The booking process takes 2 hours. Jessica demands special treatment repeatedly. Her father's influence means nothing at headquarters. Captain Martinez arrives during processing. His daughter's behavior damaged his reputation permanently. Jessica, what were you thinking? Daddy, make them stop. This is embarrassing. You assaulted a Vietnam veteran, Jessica. I can't fix this. 3 weeks later, Jessica appears before Judge Frank Caprio. Her arraignment drew significant media attention. The veteran assault case symbolizes deeper social problems. The courtroom fills with spectators. Many are veterans themselves. They come to support Robert Kowalski and witness justice. Judge Caprio enters at 9:15 a.m. sharp. 41 years of judicial experience prepared him for entitled defendants. Jessica's case presents unique challenges. Ms. Martinez, you are charged with assault and battery on a disabled veteran. Jessica wears expensive designer clothes. Her lawyer cost $30,000. Daddy's money purchased excellent representation. Your Honor, my client pleads not guilty by reason of misunderstanding. Judge Caprio studies the police report carefully. Security footage contradicts the defense strategy. Counselor, what misunderstanding involves slapping a disabled veteran? Your Honor, my client felt threatened by Mr. Kowalski's aggressive behavior. The excuse insults everyone's intelligence. Robert weighs 140 pounds. Jessica outweighs him by 30 pounds. Ms. Martinez, please explain your version of events. Jessica stands with practiced confidence. Expensive legal coaching shows. Your Honor, I was trying to visit my sick grandmother. This man blocked my parking and wouldn't move. The lie comes easily. No grandmother was hospitalized. Jessica wanted nail appointment access. Did you strike Mr. Kowalski? I may have accidentally bumped him while trying to get past. Judge Caprio signals the bailiff. Please play Exhibit A. The courtroom screen displays security footage. High-definition cameras captured everything clearly. The video shows Jessica's deliberate slap. No accidental contact. Pure intentional violence against a disabled veteran. The courtroom gasps collectively. Jessica's lawyer closes his eyes in defeat. Ms. Martinez, that footage shows deliberate assault. Jessica's composure cracks slightly. The camera angle is misleading. Multiple cameras recorded your attack from different angles. Judge Caprio plays the audio next. Jessica's voice echoes through courtroom speakers. "Get out of my way, old man." Her contempt for elderly veterans shocks everyone. Several gallery members shake their heads sadly. "Ms. Martinez, do you recognize your voice?" "I was having a bad day, Your Honor." Bad days don't justify assaulting veterans. Jessica's father sits in the gallery. Captain Martinez watches his daughter's lies unravel publicly. "Your Honor, may I address the court?" "Captain Martinez, you may observe but not participate." "I understand, Your Honor. I wanted to apologize to Mr. Kowalski publicly." Judge Caprio considers the unusual request. "Mr. Kowalski, would you like to hear from Captain Martinez?" Robert nods respectfully. His dignity contrasts sharply with Jessica's arrogance. Captain Martinez stands slowly. His uniform represents honor under assault. "Mr. Kowalski, I'm deeply sorry for my daughter's behavior. You served our country with distinction. You deserve respect, not violence." The apology sounds genuine. Jessica rolls her eyes at her father's words. "Captain Martinez, your daughter's behavior reflects family values. How do you explain this disconnect?" "Your Honor, I failed as a parent. My badge protected Jessica from consequences too often." Judge Caprio appreciates the honest admission. Few parents acknowledge enabling entitled behavior. "Ms. Martinez, your father just admitted enabling your misconduct." "Whatever," Jessica mutters dismissively. The disrespect toward her own father shocks the courtroom. Even her expensive lawyer winces. "Ms. Martinez, you just dismissed your father's sincere apology. He's embarrassing himself for these people." These people include a decorated combat veteran. Jessica shrugs with complete indifference. War was like 50 years ago. The insult hits every veteran in the courtroom. Someone in the back row stands angrily. Judge Caprio raises his hand for order. "Ms. Martinez, your contempt for military service is noted." "I don't care about old wars, Your Honor. Mr. Kowalski served so you could live freely in America. I never asked him to do that." The statement represents peak entitlement. Jessica believes freedom came without sacrifice. Judge Caprio addresses Robert directly. "Mr. Kowalski, please tell the court about your military service." Robert stands with obvious effort. His prosthetic leg makes movement difficult. "Your Honor, I served 3 tours in Vietnam from 1969 to 1972. I lost my leg to an improvised explosive device near Saigon." Jessica examines her fingernails during the testimony. Military sacrifice bores her completely. "Mr. Kowalski, how has Agent Orange exposure affected your health?" "Your Honor, I have lung damage and diabetes complications. I visit the VA hospital twice weekly." "Were you walking to a medical appointment when Ms. Martinez assaulted you?" "Yes, Your Honor. My diabetes requires regular monitoring." Jessica's assault prevented a medical appointment. Her selfishness endangered veteran health care. "Ms. Martinez, you delayed Mr. Kowalski's essential medical treatment." "I had my own appointment," she replies coldly. A nail appointment versus diabetes treatment. "My time matters too." Judge Caprio leans forward with controlled intensity. "Ms. Martinez, your behavior demonstrates complete disrespect for those who served." "I respect people who matter," Jessica snaps. The statement seals her fate. She just declared veterans irrelevant. Mr. Kowalski doesn't matter. Not compared to successful families. Jessica's lawyer frantically signals her to stop talking. She ignores professional advice completely. Judge Caprio stands slowly. His movement commands absolute courtroom attention. Ms. Martinez, you have been found guilty of assault and battery on a disabled veteran. Jessica's confidence finally wavers. Your Honor, my father-your father's rank cannot excuse your criminal behavior. This is unfair. I barely touched him. Video evidence contradicts your claim. Judge Caprio prepares for sentencing. Jessica's case requires historic punishment. Ms. Martinez, your sentence includes the following components. Jessica slumps in her chair. Designer confidence evaporates. 6-month supervised probation. Any violations result in immediate jail time. Your Honor, I can't have a criminal record. You should have considered consequences before committing assault. Additionally, you will complete 400 hours of community service at the Providence VA hospital. Jessica's face goes white. I can't work at that place. You will serve under Mr. Kowalski's direct supervision. The poetic justice shocks everyone. Jessica must serve the man she assaulted. Furthermore, you will attend anger management counseling for 6 months. Court-approved counselor only. Jessica starts crying. Her privileged world collapses rapidly. Additionally, you will write a 5,000-word essay on military sacrifice and veteran respect. I don't know anything about war. You'll learn through research and reflection. Judge Caprio continues the historic sentence. You will also attend monthly Veterans Day ceremonies for 1 year. Full participation required. This is cruel and unusual punishment. Respecting veterans is basic citizenship, not punishment. Finally, you will surrender your driver's license for 6 months. Veterans Affairs transportation only. Jessica realizes the sentence's scope. Her privileged lifestyle disappears completely. Your Honor, how will I get around? The same way disabled veterans manage daily transportation. Captain Martinez approaches the bench respectfully. Your Honor, may I speak? Captain Martinez, you may address the court. Your Honor, this sentence is fair and appropriate. Jessica needs to learn respect through service. Jessica stares at her father incredulously. Daddy, you're supposed to help me. I'm helping you by supporting real consequences. The father's backbone surprises everyone. Political pressure failed to influence his judgment. Judge Caprio addresses Jessica directly. Ms. Martinez, your service begins Monday morning at 6 a.m. 6 in the morning? That's crazy. Mr. Kowalski's medical appointments begin early. You'll assist with his care. 2 months later, Jessica pushes Robert's wheelchair through VA hospital corridors. Her designer clothes gave way to practical scrubs. The transformation started slowly. Jessica resisted community service initially. Robert's patience eventually penetrated her entitlement. Mr. Kowalski, why don't you hate me? Jessica asks quietly. Hate accomplishes nothing, Jessica. Teaching accomplishes everything. They stop at the Purple Heart Memorial Wall. Hundreds of names represent ultimate sacrifice. These men died for your freedom, Jessica. She reads the names carefully. Many died at age 20. Her current age. I never thought about war before. Most Americans don't. That's okay if they respect those who did. Jessica's community service earned positive evaluations. Her attitude changed through direct veteran contact. She learned about Robert's Bronze Star. He saved 3 wounded soldiers under enemy fire. His prosthetic leg resulted from that heroic action. Jessica also met Margaret regularly. The cancer patient's strength inspired genuine admiration. Mrs. Kowalski, how do you stay positive during treatment? Robert gives me strength. His sacrifice reminds me to fight. The elderly couple's devotion touched Jessica deeply. Their love survived war, Injury, an illness. Jessica's essay surprised Judge Caprio. 5,000 words of genuine reflection and newfound respect. She researched Vietnam War history extensively. Learned about Agent Orange exposure. Studied veteran healthcare challenges. Your Honor, I never understood what freedom costs, she wrote. Mr. Kowalski and millions like him paid prices I never imagined. My assault on him was assault on everything America represents. The transformation impressed courthouse staff. Jessica attended every required veteran ceremony. She brought flowers to military graves. Participated in Memorial Day services. Learned veteran names and stories. Jessica returns to court for final progress review. She wears simple clothes and carries veteran advocacy materials. Ms. Martinez, how has your community service affected you? Your Honor, it changed my life completely. Mr. Kowalski taught me that respect is earned through service to others. And what about your attitude toward veterans? They're heroes who deserve our highest respect. I plan to continue volunteering after my sentence ends. Judge Caprio nods approvingly. Genuine transformation inspires judicial satisfaction. Ms. Martinez, your community service is officially complete. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Kowalski asked me to continue helping anyway. Excellent. This court recommends you for citizen service recognition. Jessica turns toward the gallery. Robert and Margaret sit proudly in the front row. Your Honor, Judge Caprio addresses the courtroom. This case demonstrates that disrespect can transform into service when confronted with real consequences. Violence against veterans attacks the foundation of American freedom. Ms. Martinez learned this lesson through direct service. I recommend that all courts implement veteran service programs. Let those who disrespect veterans learn through serving them. Furthermore, law enforcement families must model respect for those they protect. Badges serve veterans, not the reverse. Jessica hugs Robert and Margaret gently. Their forgiveness meant everything to her transformation. Thank you for saving my soul, Jessica whispers. Thank you for honoring our service, Robert replies. They walk out together. Teacher and student. Both forever changed by justice served with mercy. Disclaimer: this is a dramatization created for storytelling and educational purposes. It is not intended as legal advice or factual reporting of actual court proceedings.